Sound check, sound check, sound check. Once again, sound check, sound check, sound check. The streaming software says I'm live, and with that, hi everyone, welcome to our Hydreigon the Unrivaled live stream. Yesterday was unexpectedly busy. In my head, I was just like, okay, I'm gonna do a prep stream in the morning, and then a member stream at night, as scheduled. But then I decided to host a Unite stream instead, and then the Pokemon thing happened with ZA, the Diancie event. I got it minutes after it was announced. So yeah, overstimulated as usual. Hi Shadvin, hello Lily, hi Darwin, welcome. I'm just gonna wait until o'clock before I open the game because sometimes you need to restart the game so that the event would be activated, and I don't want to restart the game. How are you guys? Lily, I was hoping you would be able to attend last night's member stream. I wish you would have said something if you preferred a different schedule. But anywho, every time I gift 5 memberships, I ask like what is the best time for you to join the member live stream for to all members. And if I don't receive a reply, I'm gonna go with what YouTube analytics say, and it said that it was last night, but no one was available still. All right. No, 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 it's all right. I understand. We all lead busy lives, but when I ask when is the best time to for you to join, kindly reply if you know if you're willing and able to, so I can better accommodate you. Because I do want to serve I do want to host our exclusive live stream. But if I don't receive a response as to what specific time, then there's nothing I can do about it. All right, it's o'clock. Let's open the game. Hello for BP Master. Let's go ahead and do this. We've prepared, and now we reap the benefits. I'm gonna start off with Clefairy as a support, and I'm gonna have you guys prepare your sweepers. Clefairy will start out with Gravity. So whatever sweeper you have, start with Calm Mind or Swords Dance, okay? I'll take care of Gravity so your ground type moves will hit. Start setting up. Turn 1, you set up with Calm Mind or Swords Dance, and then you just alternate. Calm Mind, Earth Power, or whatever, and then Swords Dance, Earthquake. You just alternate between that. I'll take care. I'll keep you guys alive, and I'll make sure that your ground type moves hit. Okay? Nice and simple. By the way, have a great week to everyone who's here. Consider subscribing if you're having fun. And again, I prepared a supporter and sweepers to accommodate whatever you may bring. So let's do this. Gosh, I'm opening the map and zooming in and out as if I was in Legend ZA. So it's Tera Poison, right? Tera Poison. Found it. If you have like a code for Hydreigon, let's put it in the chat, please, so I can access it after I use mine. How do you fly again? How do you glide again in this? Gosh, I forgot how to do anything. Scarlet and Violet. You press L, the L stick, to glide, to fly. I wish they could standardize the controls or something. As best as they can. Whatever. The code for you, for those of you who wants to join this raid, is coming right up. X6YB05. X-ray 6 Yankee Bravo 05. That's the code. Here, let's beat this thing. Go on. I saw someone enter, but they disappeared. X-ray 6 Yankee Bravo 05. That's the code. Groudon, okay. You start with Swords Dance. I'll start with Gravity. And the Landorus can do Calm Mind. We'll get in again. We still need 2 more people. No rush. We have like 2 minutes. Type carefully and accurately. I have bulk up instead. Yeah, that's fine. I wonder if Hydreigon will have physical moves too. If it doesn't have physical moves, just run Swords Dance. By the way, the recommended builds is in our live stream description. We need one more. Groudon will alternate between Bulk Up and Earthquake or Precipice Blades. And then Shadven can alternate between Calm Mind and Sandsear Storm. I'll keep us alive and make sure that the ground type moves hit. Can we have one more, please? We need one more person. The link code for those of you who wants to join is X6YB05. X-ray 6 Yankee Bravo 05. Okay. Snarl. It's Tera Blast. That's Tera Blast. Can I get an attack cheer? Sorry, a heal cheer, please. Thank you. Good job, folks. Just alternate Calm Mind, Sandsear Storm. Also, actually, can we do one smackdown, please, Groudon? One smackdown. Thank you. I'll do a heal cheer. Oh, critical hit. It's not even a crit. I think I need Snarl or something. We have damage control, but it's taking longer. We don't have Snarl. I have Friend Guard, I have Light Screen, but I guess we need Snarl on this thing. Hold on. Also, it doesn't help that there's only the 3 of us. The NPC isn't really doing anything. Told me what? That it wasn't that what? Like our strategy isn't even like fully executed. The strategy was meant to be with 4 people. You're so easy to doubt me, Shadvin. It's like we haven't been doing raids at all. Was there ever a raid wherein we didn't defeat the raid boss? Don't I told you so, me? You can join someone else's if you don't want to join. Just join someone else better than me. There's a lot of them. You can always adjust. And I told you so, me. I can use Snarl, Arceus. Hold on, I can do this again. Maybe you bring something with Calm Mind for BEP Master just so you could survive better. You prepared anything with Calm Mind? Groudon, the reason why I didn't like have those physical attackers as my first choice is because they're weaker on the special side. No, but I have a steel type. Hi Bentley. What are we gonna do? I guess Zacian can howl. I don't know. Howl support. Okay. Okay. Clefairy is definitely here for damage control. Wait, if Michael is using Landorus, then there's no reason for you to use Howl. Helping hand, I guess. You can use Smackdown, turn 1. Landorus. One of the Landorus. Or sorry, Gravity. No, actually, just use Calm Mind. Calm Mind. I'll do Gravity. Calm Mind, Sandsear Storm. Gosh. Maybe I could set up screen turn 1. And then one of the Landorus can do Smackdown instead on turn 1. So if we have 2 Landorus, one can do one can do Calm Mind in turn 1 and the other can do Smackdown. So I don't have to set up Gravity and I can instead start with Light Screen. Maybe that's a more solid plan? I don't see it using physical moves, so I don't think Reflect is necessary. You need Snarl. Can Clefairy learn Snarl? If the special attack of Hydreigon drops, Surplus becomes physical and thus schedule a dragon dance. Okay, good to know. I feel like Tinglu could work, but only in solo. Should I use Tinglu instead? Yeah, no, because we're using Landorus. Maybe I can bring Arceus. Arceus has Snarl for damage control. It's not using physical moves, right? I don't think so. It's not using physical moves. I'll try bringing Arceus for damage control instead, just so we can do something about the nasty plot. I have it prepared. Don't worry. Okay, here are some adjustments. I went into this raid thinking that it's gonna be a mixed attacker, but obviously it's not. So what I'm gonna do, number one, I will re-EV train my Clefairy, just so it has full investment in special defense. Yeah, that's a great idea. And then I can bring Arceus too. Alright. Hold on. I got this. I'll adjust. Leave it to me. I'm just gonna try Terrapagos. Hold on. Don't count your ground types out yet. I just have to do a quick adjustment. Ends. It's not using any. Wait. That's right. Terra Blast will become physical. No. Maybe instead of Arceus ground, I can bring normal Arceus with Shell Bell. And then I can have Earth Power. Yeah. Shell. Stored Power Terrapagos set. So Arceus, I will have Snarl. Acid Spray. Wait, does Landorus have Mud Slap? Do you guys have Mud Slap on your Landorus? Acids. Gravity. I have one of my Landorus, the Therian form, has Mud Slap might be good. But you're gonna have to use this Landorus. This one. I have Smackdown, Mud Slap, Swords Dance, and Earth. I'll give this Terra. Make it Terra Stellar. We need Clefairy and Arceus actually on the team. For BEP Master, can I lend you my Clefairy? And then you use it in battle? I'll use Arceus. Can we do that? What do you want to borrow? Anything. I don't need to borrow anything, but I would want you to use Clefairy if that's okay. So here's what we're gonna do. One of the Landorus can use Smackdown from the beginning. Can Arceus learn Mud Slap? Hold on. Okay. Slap. Just finish that raid. Mud Slap is not allowed for Clefairy. Mud Slap is not allowed. Landorus can learn Mud Slap, but we're gonna have to change the ability to Stand Force if we want to stick with with Incarnate. Trade is open. Okay, hold on, hold on. So you start out with Light Screen. And then... Hold on, I'm doing this. Maybe we could do Chilling Water instead. Alright. Actually, Light Screen... Or how about Moonblast for a chance to lower the, No, actually... Who said that? Bentley? I think it was Bentley who said it. The one that it becomes physical. Yeah, Bentley said it. Light Screen, Chilling Water, Life Dew, Gravity. If we have Smackdown, now we would still need Gravity. Okay, so what you're gonna do with Clefairy is Light Screen, Chilling Water, Life Dew, Gravity, Attack, Cheer, and then repeat. So you just go through these 4 moves, do an Attack, Cheer, and then repeat. That sounds like a solid plan, right? Let's trade. Just try to keep us alive. We're figuring it out. Be patient, folks. If any, did any of you beat it yet? Hello, unknown artist. Yes, I understand that, but the problem is Clefairy. Arceus will snarl, and then Terra Blast becomes physical. Terra Blast poison. So we're preparing for that. I appreciate your patience. Okay, I'll bring in Arceus. I'll start with Snarl. I'll Snarl until it can Terrastalize. Once I am Terrastalized, I'll need someone to take care of the Smackdown, okay? Once it's Terrastalized, I can do Acid Spray and then Earth Power. We're gonna have to do the Clefairy thing later. Alright. Let's try this again. Sorry, what? Further. There you go. Clefairy is not supposed to beat it. Clefairy is supposed to provide damage control and support. It's meant for damage control. Clefairy, it's not meant for offense. For BP Master, can we get in, please? Thank you. Clefairy, can you also use gravity? So since your storm would be more accurate. The game froze. You can use Chilling Water Clefairy. Terra Blast is now physical, I think. Got one shot by crit. As much as helpful as Clefairy is, I'm starting to think that it's becoming more of a liability. Hold on. Let's try. I'm trying to do damage control. Got DC'd for no reason. The game is also like freezing on me. Clefairy is providing like initial support, but it can't take the attacks. I think Clefairy is gonna have to sit this one out. Terra Blast Poison is too much. What do you what else do you have prepared? Let me lend you something else for BP Master. Hold on. I'll lend you something else. I can lend you my Landorus Therian. It has Mud Slap. Yes, let's just settle. I'll lend you my Landorus. You can spam Mud Slap on this one. If the Incarnate does Mud Slap, if this Landorus does Mud Slap, the accuracy drop is not gonna happen if it has Sheer Force. So I'm gonna lend you my Landorus instead. What you can do... So one of the Landorus... somebody else take care of Smackdown, and what this Landorus could do, you could spam Mud Slap until you can Terra, and then Earthquake. Yes? And then Arceus... can alternate between Snarl and Power. As helpful as Clefairy is, it might have to sit this. Let's try again. And when setting up, maybe you can do just one Calm Mind. After that, you can do Nasty Plot instead for Landorus. Just one Calm Mind. I have Snarl, so you won't need it as much. Or actually, why not just use Nasty Plot? Yeah, Nasty Plot. I have Snarl. Snarl support. Just use Nasty Plot. We have Snarl support, we have Mud Slap support from Landorus. Yeah. Just use Nasty Plot. V1PP34 is the code for those of you who wants to join. Victor 1 Papa Papa 3. Okay, we have 2 Mud Slap users. Darwin, can you use Smackdown so Shadvin can just nasty plot turn 1? So just the turn 1, I will Snarl, Shadvin can use nasty plot, Darwin can use... Never mind. I was hoping you'd bring Therian as well, Darwin. So you could Mud Slap. Never mind. We need Mud Slap. Darwin, does your Landorus know Mud Slap? Okay, now you can use Earthquake to recover some HP. Shadvin, you can attack to recover HP. Can we do a heal cheer, please? Heal cheer. We need Mud Slap again. We're making progress, folks. We need Mud Slap again. We have the tools. We're just not using the right tools. We need to assign like roles. I can spam Snarl to deal with the nasty plots. I need someone to spam Mud Slap. Shadwin, could you do something for me? Maybe we can change the ability of okay, no, hold on. So 4 BEP Master would spam Mud Slap. I can spam Snarl. And then Shadwin can just nasty plot and Sanseer Storm, right? Or Earth Power. You're earthquaking. Okay. Darwin, you do SmackDown turn 1, okay? So, I'm gonna put a list of what we're gonna do. Arceus. Spam Snarl. And then Lando T. Sorry, Darwin. SmackDown. Shadwin, could you replace Sanseer Storm with Earth Power, please? Earth Power. SmackDown. Earthquake. Swords Dance. There. And then 4 BP Master. No, actually, Darwin, sorry. Sorry to confuse. Let me remove this. Spin. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. Darwin can do. I'm thinking of like the play-by-play. Swords Dance Earthquake. And then 4 BEP Master can do Smackdown, Mud Slap Spam. And then Shadven, Earth Power, Nasty Plot. Earth Power, Nasty. Is that clear? Can you guys confirm that you can read what I typed and that it's clear? Let's try that. Okay, let's try again. Earth Power, Nasty Plot, Earth Power, Nasty Plot. Hello, Zamasu. Oh, what rank are you in Legend ZA, Zamasu? Darwin, why did you use Smackdown? Swords Dance Earthquake, right? Swords Dance Earthquake. Rank L in the online ranked mode, planning to get rank E for Dream Balls, but going to get Hydreigon dealt with. Alright, join us. Can we get a heal cheer, please? Actually, I'll do it. Just do what you're doing. That it did. I saw Darwin use Smackdown. Just use Swords Dance Earthquake. That's it. If you use Malamar, you can't Mud Slap. We're almost there. We were making progress. Alright, let me try bringing Malamar. I can't snarl either. If I bring Malamar. Now let's just try to follow. We just need one smackdown, please. No extra smackdowns. When you're like at half HP for BEP Master, you can use Earthquake. Okay, I'll do heal cheer. Okay, never mind. Oh, crit. Can you use Earthquake for BP Master just to get like health back? Alright, Mud Slap is starting. Just keep it up, folks. We're doing it. We're making progress. Can we have a heal cheer, please? Oh, fucking hell, yes. Finally! I told you, trust. We took a while to figure it out, but yes. Trust. Trust. I can lend you my Pokemon. Thank you so much. I think you're the only one, Ninja. Alright. Let's trade for BP Master. Finally. Our strategy made sense, right? A snarl spammer, a mud slap spammer, and then 2 hard hitters. Did you get it for yourself, Ralts? For Clefairy, it's usually very helpful. It's just that Hydreigon's damage output was too much. It had to sit this one out. Just checking. Oh, Ralts is here. Alright, if anybody needs a Pokemon to do the raids, just tell me and we can do it. I can lend you. That's fine. Guys, if this is starting to feel like a job, for our moderators, if it's too much, just let me know, okay? Damasu, do you need to borrow a Pokemon? I can lend you. If you need it, just say so. Who has a code? Who has a code? I can set up another one. I have to like reset the backend. If anybody has a code, please. Good night for BP Master. Good night. Alright. If anybody wants to do the raids, here. And if you need a Pokemon, just let me know. I can lend you mine. Snarl and Mudslap is necessary. I'll use Darwin's code first, and then I'll just use mine after. Even if it's not like Landorus and Arceus, as long as we have Snarl and Mudslap, the two important moves, that should be good to go. And then y'all can just bring your sweepers, whatever you have. Snarl and Mudslap are the two things that we really need for this raid. To PMX's point, I think the reason why Tyranitar was good is because it can learn both. And it can learn Smackdown. The advantage of bringing Landorus is the power, the raw power. So Zamasu, why don't you take the role of 4BP Master from earlier? Just do Smackdown and then spam Mudslap. Yes? And then I'll spam Snarl. And then Darwin, you could just do what you did earlier. And if your health is like, if it becomes yellow, you can use Earthquake to recover HP. Wait, you don't have Smackdown? Darwin, could you do one Smackdown, please? Just one Smackdown. Hi, Austin. What's up? Long time no see indeed. How have you been? What? I beat the Hydreigon Raid. Oh, nice. You can join us. Congratulations. Congratulations, Austin. Damasu, use Earthquake so you can recover HP. You have Shell Bell, right? Yeah, use Earthquake to recover HP. I'll also do a heal cheer. We need to get the mud slaps going again. Maybe I should prepare the Tyranitar. Garchomp, you survived Dragon Pulse and Nasty Plot. I still got the Unrivaled Tyranitar. It's gonna save me with some... Hold on. Maybe I'll just prepare Malamar. If I prepare Malamar, we can't do our Mud Slap things. But if I do Malamar, it can't Dragon Dance or Nasty Plot as well, which is the root of our problems. Of course I want you to help. We need all the help we can get. Hold on, folks. Let me just do some adjustments on this Malam. We can't do our Mud Slap shenanigans if we're using Malamar. Hello, Joshua. We beat it, but the strategy that we use to beat it requires a lot of coordination, and it can be hard with people that we just, you know, met. It's hard to coordinate with people, yeah, who are new to the stream. So we're changing it up. I'm preparing Malamar. We had so our strategy was we had the snarl spammer, snarl, and then we had the mud slap spammer. And then the other landers were spamming nasty plot earth power, and then the other landers was earthquake swords dance. But we're gonna change it up because that's too complicated. I'm worried about Garchomp taking too much damage and dying. And causing us to, you know, die. Run out of time. Can you please bring something that's not weak to Hydreigon stabs? Dragalge? Dragalge would still take a lot of damage from Dragon Pulse. Terra Blast Poison, Dragon Pulse, Snarl, Nasty Plot, Dragon Dance. And what was the other one? I might have missed. The Dark type move. Dark Pulse? I don't know. You got Tinglu on your team. Tinglu is okay, but it's also gonna impact your special attacking teammates. So just take note of that. Can Malamar use Snarl? Oh wait, no, I can't Snarl if I'm using Malamar. Never mind. Smackdown works. Smackdown. Yeah. Special bulk Tinglu. I'm gonna change the EVs. Okay, let's try. I'll do support Malamar. Guys, we can't debuff this thing, okay? Remember. No more mud slaps. No more mud slaps. Maybe Clefairy can actually be useful now. I don't know. If I'm bringing Malamar. Actually, no, I don't. I'm zooming in and out of the map like I would in Legends EA. I should not. I'll just use Helping Hand for my other stronger teammates. This is support Malamar. I'll just use Helping Hand. Malamar is also slower than Hydreigon, and Helping Hand is a priority move. I'll just pour power into my stronger, more offensive team. We beat it, Rich. Earlier, we had a Snarl spammer, a Mud Slap spammer, and then 2 sweepers, both Landorus. But that's too complicated, so we're changing it up. I've prepared Malamar so it can't Dragon Dance or Nasty Plot. But, in exchange, we can't use Snarl and Mud Slap anymore, either. So, it's more of a straightforward sweep, and you can set up screens or something. Again, I'm worried about Garchomp. Let's pray it doesn't die. HGLVHH is the code. What is with all these dragon types? Can we not? We already beat it. But we're changing it up. Alright. We don't have like special attacker, so Tinglu is okay to bring in this case. Hydreigon is the only one that'll be affected, and that's a welcome. Remember, no debuffing. I'm gonna skill swap it. I think you can still bring Landorus. Swords Dance and Earthquake would still be. Do you have something with screens? We actually don't have damage control aside from light screen. Maybe Friend Guard Clefairy, I don't know. Yeah, do you have Friend Guard Clefairy? Life Dew would be helpful in keeping us healthy. Yes, can you bring Clefairy, please? Thank you. You can start with light screen and then Life Dew. Darwin, I love how prepared you are. I appreciate it. I want you to know that. She was a fairy? Is the Tinglu's name? That's funny. Oh, you're using Dig? Okay. No Snarl, please! No Snarl! I just said it! No Snarl! It has Contrary now. You can't. I can helping hand Tinglu. Austin, do you now see? Why do you have Dig instead of Earthquake? It's gonna take you longer to terrestrialize. No chilling water, please. No chilling water. Can we have a Life Dew? I'll do a light screen. I'll helping hand. Doesn't Garchomp have Swords Dance? I'll do an attack cheer. Life do, please. Life do. Doesn't Clefairy have Helping Hand? We caught the Diancie. Nice. Okay. We had some... We could have defeated this raid, but no. We had some I am bringing Malamar, so we should not be debuffing the Hydreigon. Okay? Those debuffs will turn into stat boosts. No Snarl, no Mud Slap, nothing of the sort. Garchomp was a nail biter. Good thing it survived. But we don't need Dig on Garchomp. You want Shell Bell, Swords Dance, Earthquake. If you must bring Garchomp, which I don't recommend. No, you don't need Snarl because if you're skill swapping it with Malamar, it's not gonna be able to set up anymore. If it dares to use a nasty plot or yeah, we need Helping Hand too. This time, we need a straightforward sweeper. If you want to just Swords Dance Earthquake Landorus with Shell Bell so you could sustain yourself, that's fine. We already have Malamar and Clefairy to keep us alive. If we have Malamar and Clefairy, the sweeper can be aggressive. Just Swords Dance Earthquake. Swords Dance Earthquake Shell Bell. This one. Hold on. Give me a moment. Where's my Landorus? We just need like one smackdown so the ground moves. Oh wait, no, we don't need smackdown anymore. Because skill swap will take care of the annoying levitate. I will have levitate after the skill swap. So we have Clefairy, we have Squidward, the Malamar. The sweeper can do Swords Dance turn 1 and then Earthquake. Yes? If somebody needs to borrow my Landorus, just say so. Just give it back. Or else the live chat will know that you're a thief. And it's a live stream, so we have evidence you taking it if you don't give it back. All right, link code for those of you who wants to join. If you're bringing a sweeper, be aggressive. Swords Dance, Earthquake, Shell Bell. XHVTFN is the code for those of you who wants to join. X-Ray Hotel Victor Tango Foxtrot November. What can Tinglu use to what can Tinglu use to make itself stronger? Can Tinglu learn bulk up or something? Screamtail Tera fighting with Amnesia Rest, Stored Power, and Fake Tears would be good. Halo Halo, we're using skill swap, so we're not supposed to debuff this Hydreigon. Can Tinglu learn anything to boost its attack stat? Sand Tomb might be a great idea. We have Sand Tomb for passive damage. No debuffing, okay? No debuffing. Clefairy and Tinglu being here is doing a lot of help for Garchomp. No stat moves on Tinglu. That's fine. I'll just helping hand Garchomp. This should work. This should work. Life do, please. Thank you. Gonna head off. Good luck with this raids. Thank you, Bentley, for dropping by. I appreciate you. Happy weekends. Happy weekends to everyone who's here, by the way. Consider subscribing if you're happy. I think we can just spam ground type moves from this point. You can just spam Earthquake. Can we helping hand on the Garchomp, please? Thank you. Garchomp is so lucky that Tinglu and Clefairy is here. Austin. Yeah, you told. The only reason it works is because you have Tinglu and Clefairy. If Garchomp is by its lonesome without damage control, I doubt. And frankly, it could be a different ground type. Landorus is stronger. It's also not weak to Dragon. I would bring Landorus if I had one. Oh look, Chingling. Is that Chingling? Never mind, it's Flittle. Chingling is not even in Paldea. Groudon, yeah, Groudon, exactly. It can even be it can be Groudon. We have a code from Darwin. You might want to consider having Tinglu learn Sand Tomb, Zamasu. The passive damage will be helpful. Even if it's just for 5 turns. That's still passive damage. What moves do you have, Ralts? I recommend you don't need Smackdown anymore because we're skill swapping Levitate. For Groudon, I recommend Swords Dance, Precipice Blades, Earthquake, and Stomping Tantrum. If Precipice Blades miss, you'll have a base 150 Stomping Tantrum the following turn. I mainly came to SV to do the raid, and due to completing it, I'm going back to other Pokemon games for now. Alright, Zamasu, I appreciate you being. Well, I just wanted to see. I hope you will have a good week. Oh, you too, Austin. Thank you for dropping by. You couldn't find Stomping Tantrum? Bye! Thank you for dropping by. Life do please. A Fable attacker. For this raid? Yeah, no. No Clefable. It's not the same when St. Louis isn't around, isn't it? Garchomp isn't thriving as much. You could do another Swords Dance. Maybe when you're terrestrialized, Trolls. Just keep up with the ground type move so you can Terra. Hydreigon's the third Poison Tera since Swampert. Yes. Yes, it is. That is damage. We can do more. This is a much more consistent, easier strat. Like with Nasty Plot and Dragon Dance out of the way, it's much easier. Da-da-da-da. Malamar is our friend. Also, Malamar seems naturally bulky, isn't it? Very good support. Just a random thing. Does anybody want a shiny Phanpy? I caught one yesterday while trying to prepare for this raid. If anybody wants it, just, say it. I made a sandwich, I got out of the picnic, and I found it. Very lucky Phanpy. In case anybody wants it, Have a low kicks outbreak. Not that I need it. For those of you who didn't know, Lokix was my first shiny in Scarlet and Violet. Full odds, I found it in Area 0. How about yours? W5HL5N is the code for those of you who wants to join. Whiskey 5 Hotel Lima 5 November. I'll just get some water. I'll be back. You can join in. Are we full? Okay, cool. Sorry. Darwin got disconnected. No screens. It's gonna be rough for Garchomp. Though I did start a new journey on Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu. On my Switch OLED and my partner Pikachu is already level 37. Due to me having it in the Pokeball Plus and I'm still in Oaks Lab. Do you have a Pokeball Plus? That's cute. I don't. You were here, Darwin, but you got disconnected last minute. I don't know. I saw you. You were in the lobby. I can't click light screen. What's going on? Light screen. Light screen. I was trying to click light screen. Please don't bring Garchomp. The only reason Garchomp worked earlier is because we had Clefairy and Ting-Lu on the team. Now we don't. Look at how much more damage Garchomp is taking. I use mine for catching absurdly heavy Zoroark. Where? Where do you catch absurdly heavy Zoroark? Pokemon Go? Ah, okay, yeah, cool. Garchomp needs to terrestrialize right away. Spam ground type moves. That's you? A-Ban? You're the Garchomp? Hang on for dear life. You should terrestrialize. Let me do an attack cheer. Stay on the offensive. It's almost dead. Yeah, go ahead, Dragon Dance. How dare you stay alive? There you go. Psycho cut for the win. I did a lot. I killed it by doing the last hit. It's like beating a dead horse. Bitter Herba Mystica. Let me set up another code. Gosh, I planned to use Malamar, but I wanted to try other options. I'm sorry I doubted Malamar. It's more consistent and straightforward. No nasty plot, no dragon dance giving us a hard time. Perfect. I'm sorry I doubted our friend Malamar. MVP. Hello, Tinka. "4FG GYS is the code for those of you who wants to join. 4 Foxtrot Golf Golf Yankee Sierra. I'm seeing a lot of people on Twitter like posting their shiny Froakie. Like how? How do you have the patience? I can't even get into a battle with it in Legends EA. I mean, like it stands in that obelisk and then it flees the moment it sees you. I applaud your patience, tiny hunters. Folks, you saw how we beat it? Can we please bring something that's not weak against Hydreigon? That works? Yeah. No debuffing, okay? I'm going to skill swap. So instead of levitate, it'll have contrary. No debuffing, please. No snarls, no mud slaps. Nothing of the sort. We can lock in Excadrill, that works. Tyranitar could just Swords Dance Earthquake, I guess. I would helping hand the Excadrill. Oh wait, it's dead. Wasn't paying attention, sorry. Do we still have light screen? How does it keep that earth power? Is it using earth power? How does the Excadrill keep dying? Is the Excadrill EV trained and IV trained? I was banking on it. Make sure the Excadrill has Shell Bell, max HP, and attack, Swords Dance Earthquake. Doesn't Tyranitar know Earthquake? Just a little more. It's dead on the next turn. Oh, got a salty. Herba Mystica. That's cool. We have 46 minutes left on this raid. On this live stream. Join in if you haven't gotten Hydreigon yet. Happy weekends to everyone who's here. Consider subscribing if you're having fun. And just join us. You've seen how we defeated it. Just bring something that's not weak to Hydreigon, please. I will support. Bring a sweeper. Bring your strongest ground type. Groudon, Landorus, whomever. Something that's not weak to Hydreigon. Thank you. TMN R5T is the code for those of you who wants to join. Tango Mike November Romeo 5 Tango. Join in. Drink your water. Stay hydrated. Global warming is not a joke. If there's one thing Pokemon can do consistently is bring out banger music. I love the Scarlet Violet music in this area. Sprawling, open, whimsical, yes. Oh, we have another Malamar? If you're bringing Malamar, then I'll bring something else. Ash, can you please bring something that's not a dragon type or something that's not weak to, you know, please? But if Garchomp is what you have, what can we do? Thank you. You can lock in. No, no! No breaking swipe, please. Don't debuff it. Just attack, use a ground type move. Crocodile. Do not debuff it. Don't snarl. Alpha Shiny Chikorita and ZA. Nice. I'll do Stomping Tantrum next. Does Malamar have Helping Hand? Helping Hand would have been nice. We need to stay on the offensive. We're running out of time. Eh. Folks, if you see a Malamar on the team, don't use debuffing moves like Snarl and Breaking Swipe, okay? Yes? Darwin, did you catch the Chikorita? Living Shiny deck starts tomorrow. Good luck. Me, I only went for living decks in Legend ZA. Unintentionally, I'm like doing an alpha decks, but it's not my priority. I'm just keeping the alphas that I find. BFS 25D is the code for those of you who wants to join us. Bravo Foxtrot Sierra 25 Delta. Why am I loading? Okay, I guess. We need a sweeper. Pray for us. I guess my loader can support. Have we done a Swords Dance? Actually, no. Garchomp, just spam ground type moves so you can Tera. You can do Swords Dance once you're terrestrialized. Is Garchomp terrestrialized already? Not looking so good. Stay on the offensive. We're almost there. Awesome. Good job, folks. Alright, 28 minutes left on the stream. Let me get another code ready for y'all. Good job, folks. Good job. Happy weekends to everyone who's here. Consider subscribing if you're having fun. And if you haven't gotten Hydreigon yet, please join us. Just bring something that's not weak to it, okay? I will support. You can bring a sweeper, the strongest ground type you have. Groudon, Landorus, whomever. X86 F7V is the code for those of you who wants to join. X-Ray 86 Foxtrot 7 Victor. There you go. Galade being creative. We need one more person, please. Maybe we can bring Clefairy, Darwin. Just to keep Garchomp alive. Thank you. You can do a swords dance, Garchomp. One swords dance. Garchomp, do one swords dance, please. Just one. Awesome. Good job, folks. Good job. You're getting the hang of it. Oh, ability patch. Yes. 19 minutes left on this live stream. Happy weekends to everyone who's here. Consider subscribing if you're having fun. And if you haven't gotten Hydreigon yet, please join us. If we have a code, you can put it in the chat so you're guaranteed a slot. And we can join you, okay? Whichever works. I'll set up another code for us. Thank you, Shadvin. We have a code from Darwin. I can use that and I'll use this code next. Five TX 9 MD. For those of you who wants to join, the code is 5TX9MD, 5 Tango X-Ray 9 Mike Delta. Join in. Thank you. Darwin, we can start. I think Galate can also have Justified, correct? Sharpness and Justified. Either is good for its ability. Can we have a heal cheer, please? Heal cheer. Just a little more. It'll die the next turn. Awesome. Good job, folks. I think we have time for 2, maybe 3 more battles after this. Yes. Sure. My dog. For 8 MP 1S is the code for those of you who wants to join. For 8 Mike Papa 1 Sierra. We have 10 minutes left on this live stream. If you haven't gotten Hydreigon yet, this is your chance. I have a supporter. Luckily, I didn't miss any Precipice Blades. Yes, very lucky. Fernando, do you have Stomping Tantrum? It goes well with Precipice Blades if it miss. Good job. Might want to consider adding Stomping Tantrum. Happy weekends to everyone who's here. Consider subscribing if you're having fun. And let's defeat Hydreigon so you can get it for yourself if you haven't gotten it yet. So if you're using Groudon and you're with us, you can run Swords Dance, Precipice Blades, Stomping Tantrum for when Precipice Blades misses. And the last slot can be Earthquake if you want a more reliable move. If you find yourself in a turn that you can't afford to miss a move, you can use Earthquake. One more person. May I ask if Gallade has Justified or Sharpness? Either is good. I'm just curious is all. Either is good. It starts out with Snarl. So if you have Justified, that would be nice. I got an ad for TCG Pocket. Do you guys play TCG Pocket? I still haven't gotten a Mega Blaziken card. But the current deck that I'm running right now is Jolteon EX with Oricorio. So good. It is. Oh, it does have Justified. Awesome. If you're running Gallade, it might be a good idea to run Stellar Tera instead of Psychic. So you would still resist the... sorry. So that Dark type moves are still neutral when you Tera. Stellar instead of Psychic. You can do a Swords Dance. One Swords Dance. Groudon and Gallade. Almost there. Awesome. There you go. Okay. Folks, I'm supposed to wrap up in 2 minutes, but I am willing to do one last raid. And then I will end the live stream because I have to do something else, okay? Again, I'll do one more raid and that's it. We are gonna have another Hydreigon live stream tomorrow, don't worry. But for today, this will be the last raid. If you haven't gotten Hydreigon yet, please join us. Happy weekends and consider subscribing if you're having fun. Everyone did a great job, by the way, in case I forgot to say that. Even the ones in the first hour of this live stream, we had a hard time because we were figuring out what to do. We were able to defeat it like with a complicated strategy. Then we came into Malamar. So I just want everyone to know that you all did a great job. I appreciate the patience of everyone, especially those who were with us during the first hour. I appreciate you, all of you. Last raid, last raid. Tera Poison, where are you? Here it is. I'll set up a Malamar for tomorrow. Yes. Do you need the spread? Skill swap, light screen, helping hand, psycho cut. This is the plus special defense minus special attack nature. Calm, careful, something like that. And then max HP, max special defense, the rest in attack. Easy peasy. Malamar very helpful, yes. It's more consistent and straightforward. Our friend Malamar. They might be manipulating us, but they weren't lying when they said it. Our friend Malamar. T6MFLS is the final code for today's stream. Tango 6 Mike Foxtrot Lima Sierra. Now's your chance if you haven't gotten Hydreigon yet. The next live stream will be tomorrow. Somebody's bringing Malamar, so I'm bringing something else. Never mind. Let's do this. What is the strat with Malamar? You do skill swap on turn 1, then you do light screen, and then you just helping hand. Psycho Cut is just there if you need more damage. I've seen a Malamar with superpower, but yeah, Malamar is just much better as a support. You can use superpower, but I just use helping hand. I have Groudon. No matter what I do, Groudon will always be stronger. So I'll just helping hand Groudon. What's Groudon doing? Why is it facing that way? Groudon, don't leave. We have work to do. Before I wrap up the live stream, I'm gonna enter the stats, like the build in Pokemon Showdown, and send it via chat for the people who just got here. Oops, Psycho Cut, not Psycho Cut. I meant helping hand. But Fairy, can you please check if we still have light screen? Why is Groudon facing that way? It's so funny. Groudon, this way. Groudon says, I'm out. Oops. Awesome. Okay. Why don't I fulfill my promise real quick? Hold on. Sorry. This is the Malamar build for those of you who just got here. Tera type is not really relevant, but if you must, give it the stellar type. Leftovers, skill swap, light screen, helping hand, and psycho cut. You give that, what's that, plus special defense minus special careful. Give it the careful nature, max HP, max special defense, the rest on attack. And that's the build. Here, I'll send it via chat. OMG116, this is for you and the others. I'll also post this like after the live stream. But for now, thank you so much to our channel members for all that you do. Thank you for watching. Happy weekends to everyone who was here. Consider subscribing if you're having fun. And I'll see you again tomorrow. Same time. In a Hydreigon live stream. If you're willing and able to be there. Alright? Love you all. Bye. Happy weekend. Take care. Bye.